Hello everybody, and this is Chimps. I wanted to make a quick video today to show everybody the fact that you can react to air supers after the fact, which is pretty important to be able to do in a lot of matchups where, say you're playing against say you're playing against this team, right? If you like, oh yeah, I want to reset Fortune in the air because then it disallows her from using her DP. But then you're like, oh, I might get air supered and then safety it's E'd on, which is pretty dumb. So you can avoid it, and it'll be really good for you, because then you don't have to deal with Pinwheel coming in at frame advantage and trying to mess you up, or even using her armor in like sort of weird disadvantage situations. Either way, it's better than getting safety at Seedon, which is pretty dumb in Skullgirls. So I'll show an example of the fact that air supers do not really have that much hit stop on them, or have very short ranges where they do have hit stop on them. In Skullgirls, if you have any amount of Indizzy on you, you can react to supers if you haven't committed to anything. But I will show you here that even if you don't have any Indizzy on you, you can still react to the super. So you saw there that I was walking forward during the super flash when they had no Indizzy on them. I used counter hit to make sure that they wouldn't have an Indizzy on them, like the Indizzy would be negative. So it functionally counts as zero Indizzy. And because of that, even if I was walking forward during the super flash, I could still block the super, right? So that shows me that there is no hit stop on it, and that means I can counter super there. So let me show you an example of that. So you see there that I was able to go through the air super there with my own uppercut. And if I had called an assist, which I messed up this time, I would have been able to confirm that into a meterless full combo, which is really strong. That they spent their bar, and I didn't even need to spend bar, and I could still punish them for it. And that shows you with Fortune. I can show it with Pinwheel as well, because Pinwheel super is also doesn't have a lot of hit stop on it. And so we will see that in this next example. So Pinwheel super is a bit unique in the fact that it does actually have decent amount of hit stop, but it's a very short range where it does have that. And I will show this example right here. I was trying to walk forward before the super flash, and I couldn't block it because the super was too close to me. But if I'm a little bit further away, which I would be with this example, I can still block it in time. You could see that I was walking forward before the super flash, and I could block it afterwards. So against Pinwheel, you want to reset her a little bit high in the air so that Thresher hit stop is a bit far away, and you can counter super there to avoid any potential safety it sees. So you see there, oh, that's kind of messed up. You can see there that I was able to react to the super by low profiling, by going lower with my hurt box. Affiliate crouch lacking, not really the best low profile, but like I still was crouching, so I was a bit lower, and then I could react to the super after the fact, which is pretty important against Pinwheel, because her ground supers aren't really that amazing. And her air super, as you see here, is a bit amazing in very few contexts, but you can try to evade it and like avoid getting pressured by it. And also you can use your assist to confirm off your uppercut into a full combo. The only character that this doesn't really hold true for is Big Ben, and I will show an example here. The important thing to note about Big Ben's air super is that it does actually have a large window of hit stop, as we will see right here. So I was not blocking before the flash, and even though he was kind of high in the air, he could still hit me. So that means this doesn't hold true against Big Ben super, but against all other supers in the game, this basically holds true. There are some scenarios for ground supers such as Gregor where this also holds true, but I will leave that to for people to find themselves what the ranges are and what the scenarios are where you can react and stuff like that. So this was a quick video. Hopefully this was helpful, and use this to avoid getting safety at Seed on. This is my first video with this sort of format. If you have any feedback for me, please let me know. I will try to do it better in future attempts to show different sorts of examples. And catch you guys next time. Peace.